Hi there! Welcome back to my channel, Healing with Kearra. So, we're going to be using the Mystical Dream Tarot to look into what do you need to see right now. We have a new moon tomorrow, like tomorrow during the day sometime, I think like midday, if you're in like the Mountain Standard Time. So, yeah, this is kind of like a new moon edition. Yeah, what do you need to see right now? So, we're going to be looking into, so we're going to be drawing 4 cards with uh, receive, release, action, healing. And then I'll get like some oracle cards, and then just kind of whatever I feel called. And we have 3 piles, as you can see from the thumbnail. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Put these over here. So yeah, pile 1. Put that right there. Oof, too many, Spirit. Okay, receive, release, action, healing. So we have the Dreamer of Cups, the bottom of the deck. I believe that's like the Page of Cups. And then we have the 8 of Swords underneath it. So yeah, maybe there's been a period of kind of like feeling like you're stuck or feeling like you don't have a way out, or was like refusing to like see that you have like control over the situation. And then what we're seeing here is like taking the world in your hands, or it's like embracing some sort of responsibility. Yeah, with the like world, and then the string going to the animals, it's like allowing yourself to be guided by what's around you and like the life around you, whereas before you were just like shut off to the world around you. Your eyes were closed, you felt like trapped, you felt like you had to hide, like underground, metaphorically. And now it's like waking up to life again and like experiencing like joy and also like warmth and love from others. It's like letting other people in or letting other people guide you, letting other people help you, embracing the world around you, or like embracing the way that other people do things and feeling a sense of comfort in it. Whereas like before you were refusing to do things differently or refusing like change or help from anyone else. There were like maybe other people who wanted to help you, but you just like wouldn't let them. And then now you've like embraced this and you're realizing how great it is to be like connected to others and to be like out experiencing the world or to there's like some sort of like opportunity here and it's like taking this in and being like so grateful for like life now with that new connection in your possession. So yeah, when the okay, so with release here, we have the sun and the 10 of wands. So it's like being nailed to it's like being stuck here, like being nailed to this cross, like again, it's like feeling stuck in a certain way of doing things or feeling like you can't come out of something or you can't change something. It's like no matter how overwhelmed you are or like no matter how bad something is getting or how isolated you feel or no matter how painful this is, you feel like you can't free yourself, you can't go anywhere, you can't make a move. It's like you just are confined to whatever fate you have here. So with the sun, it's this eye, it's like gaining some sort of perspective. So the way to like release this or to free yourself and to let go of this energy here is to allow this perspective to come in. It's like and to see something for what it truly is, to see something in its like authentic light. Um, it's like opening your third eye metaphorically. So receive, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So before, like with this here, it's like you felt like you had to like take shelter underground. It's like you couldn't accept help from others or like trust others. Um, so with the receive energy, it's like someone's offering some sort of shelter here. So like in the past, you would have been hesitant to accept it. Um, yeah, in the past you would have maybe been resistant or had your guard up to outside energy or outside help. Like this would have looked so foreign in comparison to what you're used to, that you would have like rejected this. So, but it's like, or maybe that's where you're at right now. Like you're still in this energy right now. If someone's trying to offer you shelter, offer you help, offer you a place to stay, a place to live, welcome you into their home, this is like uh yeah, you're in this process of like seeing something for what it is and realizing that it is safe to trust here. Like it's like you don't have to just surrender to whatever this is. You can like let someone help you. um yeah, you can let someone like from the outside in here because they have intentions to like help you or give you shelter or give you like a space in some way. So it's like needing to see the situation for what it is here, um, and realizing it's okay to like accept help from others. It doesn't make you weak. Um, yeah, asking for help or accepting help or letting people take on some of your burdens. Or sometimes we feel like, oh, I have to do this all on my own, like I just have to like survive out here and make it all on my own. I can't like ask anyone for help because that's like a weakness. Like they feel like they just have to put on a brave face and just like handle it, even if it's like too much for them. um yeah, it's like you feel like that's like the a sense of strength is just persevering through something and just like weathering your load or just dealing with your circumstance. And like I said, not asking for help, like that's like the strong thing to do. It's like what you felt like you had to do, but there's like someone else around you that like wants to help you, is willing to help you. So it's just like taking off um, like a blinder here and realizing. But it's like once you do this, like there'll be like a great sense of comfort here in having this connection to things around you, but also you'll feel like really embraced by. It's like with the world, I'm just getting it's like something you wouldn't have normally have done, or like this isn't maybe a place you would have normally gone, or it's not something you would have normally chosen for yourself, but you'll feel like really really grateful for the opportunity to have like went there or traveled to there. So action, we have Sophia. So I believe this is the strength card um in this deck. So literally, okay, so yeah, in the past it's like you saw this as a strength, is to not, like I said, not ask for help, not let anyone know you're overwhelmed, not let anyone know you need help or you need a place to go, or um that you're like struggling here. It's just like just deal with it, make shelter, survival, be in survival mode. And there's like other people around you that were willing to help you. So yeah, in the past, like I said, you were operating from this energy of thinking that's what strength was. Um, so you were resistant to letting someone help you, resistant to like letting someone in or taking shelter with someone else here. Um, so the recommended action is so with the strength card, in the way that this person is like communicating with all the animals around them and the snakes like all wrapped around and there's like a torch. It's like this is the way, this is the path, this is it may seem like really really uncomfortable, but actually having true strength is being vulnerable and letting people in and letting people help you. And yeah, the kind of strength that was presented before was more of like an ego strength of like I have to do it all on my own, or I have to make it all on my own or else I don't feel worthy, or um but it was like literally like your demise. It was like pinning you into your downfall, or um you were like working against yourself here. So it's like having that clarity and being able to see that will help you release that perspective. And then it's like this realization comes in that that was more of like the ego strength, but there's this other type of like humble strength as well, where it's like actually the strong thing to, like with the cup, I just saw the moon like being caught by the cup, and so I just heard like it's actually the strong thing to like share your emotions with others, or to let other people in, or um to like rely on others, or to like pour out on others. Whenever we feel really overwhelmed and we're spilling over, it's like there can be other people around us to help catch us, and we can lean on them to help gain strength, right? And that doesn't make us weak or less than. Sometimes that's actually asking for help is actually the strong thing, right? So that's definitely like the recommended action to help like understand your emotions and work through them. I'm seeing is like allowing another person to help lift you up here. In the healing, we have the Six of Cups, and she's like looking in the mirror here. So I'm seeing it's like looking into the mirror and seeing a past version of yourself. And so like again, is this need to heal the perspective that you've carried. Um, so maybe it's you've been like this for a long time, like you've been really resistant to change for a long time, and then now the universe has finally pushed you into such an uncomfortable position here, into such a space that you have no choice but to ask for help. And so it's like you can no longer resist uh having, letting having someone else let you in, or taking this assistance or this shelter from someone on the outside here. So but this is like helping you to heal your perception and your perspective of yourself, and like what you're capable of, and like uh what's okay, right? Knowing that it's okay to ask for help, and it still makes you a strong person, like relying on others and leaning on each other to help, build each other up and lift each other up and hold each other, in those uncomfortable spaces, and those uncomfortable emotions can teach us even more strengths, right? And so is helping you to heal the way that you see yourself, in this way of this, like you no longer viewing yourself in this like I'm weak, I'm unworthy, uh if I ask for help from others then they'll just like use it against me, or I can't trust others, the outside world is unsafe, I can't trust my environment, other people always have like bad intentions for me. Yeah, it's like healing, like obviously, something could have happened in the past in order to give you this perspective. So it's like you had to go into survival mode. So it's like helping to heal that wounded place inside of yourself so that you no longer have that same worldview. Is freeing, and it's like freeing yourself in a way, especially if it's something that you've been hanging on to for a really, really long time. Okay, so we have check yourself. So yeah, you may have like allowed yourself to get so overwhelmed that it was like almost too late here. Like I said, it's like almost your demise. So it's like you really have to like um, put yourself in check before your ego ends up like really getting the best of you, or it's like your ego, you allow yourself to have like your ego be your own destruction or your own downfall. Betrayal, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted. So I feel like this is the energy that you had. Like you felt like anyone that was trying to offer you anything, or if anyone was trying to help you out or give you a place to stay, or um, open up some sort of charity to you in some way, that they had bad intentions. Like, if someone's trying to do something nice for you, it's only because, like, you just saw everyone through this, like everyone's like a snake, everyone has deceitful intentions, everyone's trying to um so it's like, yeah, you almost took that too far to where you were kind of like prisoning yourself and making yourself really limited in your world viewpoint and just really stuck in your life in general. So yeah, the universe like really pushed you into a position where you have no choice but to accept help from someone else, so you can like shift out of this viewpoint of the world, right? Uh, it's like this core viewpoint that you have. There's this objective, like ideology that you have. That's maybe not the right word, but it's like this, and just this inherent perspective based off of something that happened in your past here. So it's like now you see the world through this lens of thinking that everyone's like out to get you. If someone offers you something, or if someone's nice to you, or yeah, if someone's doing you a favor, they have deceitful intentions, they're just going to turn around and bite you. So it's, you don't want to like accept help from anyone else, or you don't want to owe anyone anything, or you don't want to accept help because then you don't want anyone to be able to hold it over your head later, or you don't want to hear about it later. Be careful, they both look the same. Salt or sugar, looks can be deceiving. So yeah, you just have this inherent like distrust for people. You're like, okay, um you're being really nice to me right now, but what's your true intention with that? Like, I'm going to get so used to the sugar, and then all of a sudden it'll be salt and I won't even be expecting it. Like, I'll just be totally vulnerable. It's like once they get comfortable and they're like, no, this is sweet, then it's like all of a sudden, um something's going to happen here. So it's like, this could be like this paranoia that you have, that's like constantly making you feel as though um, you need to double check everything, because it's like, you'll have to always be on your toes here, because you never know the moment they could switch up on you and you wouldn't even be able to see it. Or even worse, like your biggest fear would be that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Like, even if they switched out the sugar for the salt, it's like you wouldn't even be able to tell here. So yeah, you're really, really afraid of being deceived and like betrayed. It's like, if you were to go take that bite of the salt and you've been so used to that, like this person just like build your trust here, and then it was the sugar, like just that downfall. It's like it's like this energy of like, I can't go through that again. So it's like, no matter what's going on, I just like have to make it work. I can't like let anyone else in here, or like ask for help, or like trust anyone. Soul family strength. Finding your soul family is a blessing that reaps many benefits. You are being asked to reach out and explore to find your soul connections. They will feel familiar, safe, and trusted when you meet them. Send out your intention to connect with your soul family and see who comes your way. So yeah, this person around you that is like seeing you in your struggle here, they could like, what I was picking up on is like, they could really understand why you've been in this energy, and that's why they didn't like push too much. But now that you've been like pushed into this position, it's like they're still here. They're like, hey man, I got you. Um, yeah, this like it doesn't have to necessarily be your actual family. I'm getting that it's probably likely not. Um, but yeah, it is like your soul family. It's like yeah, people, soulmate type relationships and friendships that are like meant to come into your path and help you um help each other learn things to, heal those like lifelong traumas. And time to evolve decisions. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective that you chose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So, yeah, there's like a break in the road here. So you have to find a new way. That's what I was saying is like there's no other option. It's like you're being forced into this position here. It's like spirit has like divinely orchestrated this, to where it's like you either have to turn back or you have to find a different route or you have to reroute, and it's going to involve like allowing someone to help you that's possibly previously offered to help you in the past, but now it's like you're in this um, now you're like learning this lesson here, or having this perspective that like this is all happening for a reason, and this is to help you grow as a person, and also to help you live like a more satisfied and fulfilled life, like to experience more joy here. Like this person is embracing the world and is just like so that's what I was initially getting. It's like someone's just like so thankful to be like a part of the world. It's like once you're able to heal this perspective and to heal this, yeah, like this damage that the past has done to you here, then it's like um you'll see things in a different light, and you'll just be like so thankful for the connections around you and the opportunities that you have to go out in the world and um, experience like new and different types of connections with others. And uh, it's just this like gratefulness and this like embracing and joy, and just like I'm getting this like rich lavish like having like true like experiences again, like going to like nice fancy dinners and eating good food and visiting like countries in Europe, and just like really truly like living again and like starting to actually thrive in your life again, um and not just be like in survival mode, because there's this like this inherent distrust of like the world around you and others and the environments that you're in. It's like you can leave those environments here and step into the like relationships and friendships that are like more connected to your soul's growth here. So yeah, that is all I have for pile one. Okay, so pile two. So we're looking at receive, release, action, healing, and then we'll get some oracle cards. Dang. This pile's like stubborn already. You guys have a stubborn energy pile too. That's intense. It's like your spirit's like, I don't want to know. I don't know what I need to see. Or I don't want to know what I need to see. I'm not looking at it on purpose. Okay. Receive, release, action, healing. Ooh, we have the Divine Tower, the bottom of the deck. So yeah, y'all are going through a tower moment. So that could be why you're kind of resisting change. Is like you could feel it kind of like brewing up in your life around you. Like there could just be like all of these signs around you, or like subtle things that are like not really working out, or showing you that something is maybe not really working out. Like you're getting all the early signs. One of those destructive tower moments to kind of wake you up, because like you're choosing to ignore all the signs around you. Yeah, with the dream angel, it's like spirit could be really trying to communicate with you right now at this time. um and yeah, if you are kind of being stubborn here and like not really willing to look at like what you're being shown or what you're seeing, or it's like you're getting all of these like warning signs around you, or there's certain things around you that you're seeing. It's like inclinations of things that could potentially fall apart, or things that you could look at or kind of readdress. I'm just hearing like have a little bit more care about certain things, and then it's like there's this like stubbornness, so it's going to have to lead to uh, a breakdown, right? Yeah, so we have the energy, the receive here. We have this is like the I believe it's like the Wheel of Fortune. Or what is the 10th? Um, yeah, I believe this is the Wheel of Fortune. Anyways, that's kind of what I'm getting here, is like this full cycle completion energy here. And there's like all of these little gems and all of these little stones in the middle. So it's like protecting something really valuable. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse here, it's like this woman is like bearing all this fruit, and there's like an outside person coming and taking from it. So we have this in reverse here, and this is your action. So what I'm getting here is like you're being advised to like cut off some sort of access to you, or to like restrict um, people's access to you, like to restrict the people who are like coming in just to like take your fruit and not have like anything deeper here. It's like you're being advised to like cut these people off, or like, yeah, not give them access to you, or protect yourself from them. um yeah, it's like there's a shift in the energy here. It's like with all of the gems here. Okay. Yeah. So it's like there's something really, really valuable here in the middle, and then there's this protective bubble around it. So it's like looking at yourself. I'm not trying to be rude, but this is just the message that's coming through. It's like seeing yourself as more valuable, right? Like having more self respect, like seeing yourself as this gem here, and then also protecting yourself, and then also being this like lizard that's like forming a barrier around the gems. It's like seeing the true value and your true worth on the inside, and so then presenting yourself on the outside in such a way that protects that and shows that you value that and you honor that. And so it's like cutting off access to people who are just trying to take from you, or like I said, just take your fruit without getting to know you any deeper. So like people that like just see how shiny and alluring and like they do see your value, but not in a way that like they want to honor it and respect it. It's like in a way that they want to like take it for themselves. So it's like you want to have stronger boundaries around you here, and like put up literally like put up a barrier between people being able to come in and just take from you or take advantage of you in some way. So yeah, it's like you're being shown here. It's like you're being revealed exactly who is doing this, or it's like you've already been revealed like exactly who these people are that are doing this, and so you are. It's like you've already been shown these like little signs, or um, yeah, it's like spirit has been showing, trying to like communicate with you in some way about this, and it's like you've been really stubborn about it, and so now it's coming down to this like huge tower moment. So it's like something's going to happen that's going to kind of push you so far that um you're like forced to like put yourself in this energy of like coming after anyone who tries to like get in your sacred circle of protection and peace here. It's like you'll have an inner circle that you like trust and rely on, and outside of that, it's like you're going to be like sheltering yourself and protecting yourself. But yeah, it's like the end of these people having access to you, or it's the end of people who don't have good intentions for you here having any sort of access to you. So we have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Lord of Wands in the release here. So it's like, yeah, I'm getting like actual, there's okay, so there's like actual spaces, like physical places. Um, and then like certain people that you engage with here, it's like they seem like they're your friend, or it seems like you're going and doing these like lighthearted, innocent things that you really enjoy together. But they actually have like ulterior intentions here, right? Um, they like to like isolate you and like get you in a vulnerable position purposefully. So yeah, there's like one person in particular. There's this one person here in particular that really feels like entitled to have access to you, especially, and like purposely, it's like subtly competes with you in order to isolate you because they see your value here, so they don't want anyone else to be able to like come and take you or something. And so it's like you have to like really see and recognize what this person's doing here, like see it for what it is, and find a way to like protect yourself and cut off access to this person, and like stop resisting it here. Like with the Four of Cups is this energy of just kind of like waiting it out, or yeah, like resisting making any sort of change, or like if you know spirit's like giving you these signs here and telling you like this isn't going in a good direction for you, or this is draining you, this is depleting you, this is not giving back to you, this is taking from you, this is not working for you, and it's like not really wanting to hear it, or being resistant to make a change about it, or just being like kind of complacent. Um, yeah, there could have been like a denial energy here, just like keeping yourself focused on like busy work. And so then um, you can't focus on it. Um, But there's like one particular person here with the Lord of Wands. There's like literally one individual. Could be a guy or a girl because we have the Lord of Wands, but then this is also a girl on this card. So they could just be like in a more masculine energy, like they're trying to present themselves as the um, King of Wands, like this very like mature, stable, passionate like person, but really it's like they like subtly play these like weird games with you. Um, and they do like they are really drawn to and they do see you as really valuable. Like obviously they enjoy your fruit here, right? But it's like they don't respect like the deeper value here. Like with the woman praying here, it's like they don't give back. They just take, you know, and they don't like say thank you. And um, it's like an improper spiritual exchange. So it's like disrespecting your value. Um, yeah, I just see this lizard as like being very protective. It's like if you go to try and put your hand in to take one of the gems, it's going to get you. Um, it's like you can't have like this uh you can't get these like rewards or like this like surface level uh the surface level satisfactions of being with me without like respecting like the deeper parts of me and wanting to build like a deeper, you know, connection and relationship and um yeah, just caring about like your roots and where you come from and who you truly are and just like all of the things that make you you and your spiritual practice and um it's like your family and just like your whole life history and all of these things. It's like they just see like something on the surface level or like on the outside and they just want like a piece of it or they just want to take like a part of it here. Yeah, there could literally be like certain environments that you put yourself in or certain places you go where you become vulnerable to this like competition or they could like put you in competition with other people here too. Um and you're just like for a long time you like refused to see it that way or if you did see it that way you refused to do anything about it even though like you are clearly being given like a lot of signs from spirit here. So now it's like spirit is like forcing you. It's like um the divine tower. So it's like divine intervention here. It's like spirit's having to like kick it into overdrive here because you just like refuse to see something for what it was. But again, I'm not trying to be rude. This is just what I'm seeing. But it's just it's unfortunate because in doing that you were also refusing to like really see your own value. And so yeah, the advice here is to just like find ways to put up boundaries towards those other people that uh, are causing you to like reflect that within yourself, right? There's this other person here that doesn't truly value you. And so this that's where this is all manifesting from. So it's like seeing that for what it is and like taking yourself out of these environments and feeling like you no longer have to have this or it's like yeah maybe there was just this like it was too hard to let it go like there was just something causing like this conflict within you or because they were putting you in competition with other people there was like this delusion that like you needed to win or something or you just really enjoyed like the time you guys spent together and like the lifestyle that you had but there's like this strong desire to need to like let all of that go along with this individual specifically. Wow, that was a lot. Kicked to the curb. What do you know? What do you know? That is definitely the advice here. Running away. Wow. So yeah, you could have been running away from spirit too, but there's no running anymore too. We have chill out. So yeah, you could just be finding ways to like relax and unwind through this process here, or that could be like beneficial too. Is like once you just kind of chill out, it'll be easier to like see more clearly. Because if this person's like putting you in like competition or like putting you through like weirdly stressful situations, or yeah, putting you in environments where you need to like defend yourself or like overly compete with others in order to like trigger you to like constantly be chasing them, it's like you're not even able to really think straight. And so once you just chill out and unwind and like detach from their energy, you'll be able to start thinking clearly again and like recognizing and picking up the signs that spirit is giving you and being able to like clear out the things that you need to clear out in order to protect yourself and keep yourself, you know, in a healthy environment for yourself, like actually physically and then like emotionally and spiritually in the feels. So yeah, um once you can like chill out and process all of this, and like you know, let go of like being so triggered from like whatever competition they have like stirred up in you, that um it like tricks you into thinking that like you want to be with them or you need to be with them, or it's like it leaves you in this like chaser energy and then you don't even realize what's going on. But yeah, then there'll definitely be like a moment where you know, it like all kind of hits you and you have to like process through your emotions and everything. But spirit is with you, right? Like there's definitely no endings that like don't come without any sort of emotion. But yeah, spirit's always with you. You're never alone. Just remember that. Anger management. So this could be advice for you, or like the other person could need this. So this could be like confirmation. Movie dates. So yeah, maybe once you're able to remove yourself from this situation, someone else will come along that like also sees your worth. But once you're standing in your power here, and you have these like healthy boundaries for yourself, you'll be able to start on a new foot with someone else and have this like healthy potential here. It's like someone who's not just trying to use you for surface level, they actually want to take you out and like take you out on dates and get to know you and do like cute things with you and um, share like a Sprite and a popcorn. Um, so cute. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was a really great positive ending. So let's just leave it. Well, actually, we'll get one oracle card here. Again, I hope you didn't take offense to anything if this was your pile or feel like I was trying to be rude at all. I just literally read exactly what I see in my head. So, um, this could have been a message for me too. You never know. So we have sacrifice, reclaim. Your strength is needed to pull back your power and gain perspective of the situation. You have gone through an emotional sacrifice for too long. It's time to claim, balance, and nurture yourself by standing in your power. So yeah, that's the bottom of the deck here. So that's what this energy is just like having those boundaries to say no. Definitely like pull back your strength from anyone who's just taking from you or taking advantage of you, or like I said, just like in it just to get like the fruit of the situation and not like anything deeper, not really like caring about you as a whole. Spirit guidance, co-creation. Your spirit guides and guardians are here to assist you and help you evolve into your authentic self. The time is now to see yourself as your spiritual team sees you. They ask that you remove all limiting thoughts and open yourself up to them. Meditation and asking for signs are a great way to deepen your connection. So yeah, how funny. I was talking about like there's signs, like spirit is literally, I was saying like spirit's trying to communicate with you and show you this. So maybe you have been kind of stubborn, but there's always it's like the time is always now. There's always a new day, where you can choose to like open yourself up to this and start co-creating with spirit to create a better reality for yourself, rather than like being stubborn and being resisting and just being like overly set on um, like being with one person or having one outcome and making one thing work, even though it may not be the best for us. These, they may not value us as much as we deserve. And there may be something better for us out there if we're willing to like listen to the signs and, the guidance that's around us, and follow the path that spirit has for us forward. There could be like better things out there, that are going to value us more, treat us better, like just be more of a companion. Yeah, less of that like surface level, like just wanting to like take whatever they want or whatever they can get type of an energy. So yeah, and also like, yeah, if you're ever struggling, you ever feel alone, your spirit guides are always here. They're always here to assist you. But yeah, they're trying to like protect you. They're not trying to hurt you or like take away something that you want, or um, yeah, they're not trying to hurt you at all or punish you. They're trying to help you and like help you get to the thing that's going to honor you the most and value you the most and keep you safe and protected and sheltered and respect you and take care of you and like treat you the way that like spirit would, God would, right? Whatever you believe in. So that's all I have for pile two. And then pile, okay, wait, actually here. Okay, pile three. Yeah, I just want to say I live in an apartment complex, and so sometimes there's noise like below me, above me, around me, in the parking lot. I have a roommate, we have pets, and so I'm sorry if you can hear any like thudding or thumping up there. Okay, so we receive, release, action, and healing. So we have the Dream Angel, the bottom of the deck. So this is like the star. So it's like, yeah, being like divinely guided here, having like hope or faith in something, trying to follow like the signs and synchronicities given to you. Like I'm just seeing this turtle here, like the turtle communicating. Okay, so you could have been really, really patient for something that you really, really desired here with the Seven of Pentacles. But like with the rainbow, it's like it's finally coming through here. It's like after the rain, it's like you're finally getting some sort of promise or like some sort of wish fulfillment. Yeah, I'm just hearing like it was like a promise that you got from maybe spirit or the universe, and you had to wait a really long time to see the fruition of it. You were almost maybe starting to give up hope on it here. But it's something that you really, really want or you really desire here. Like with the snake in the jar, it's like, okay, yeah, you had to be really, really patient. And um, it's like keep your desires concealed here or keep them in the jar in some way. Like you had to wait to like get into it, but it's like it's finally coming through here. It's finally being presented to you. It's like you can finally take the lid off of something and like let it out. um I'm also getting it's like something that you've been like saving in there and like keeping safe for a long time. It's like this wish fulfillment or this desire that you've wanted. And it's like now you can finally like release it or let it out or go for it or um, consume it in some way. It's like you had to be really, really patient, but it's finally time to try it out. Um, yeah, if it's something you made, like, okay, people who like make like ferment wine or whatever, like it has to sit on the counter for like a really long time until it's ready. Or if you were like um brew beer, right? It has to like sit for a while, or there was this like incubation period or this period where it was like cooking. And then now it's like time to partake or time to let it out, release, open it up, take it in. It's like now it's time to enjoy it. It's like a huge release here, and now you can celebrate or enjoy something. So this is like what's coming in here. Okay, so with the release, we have the Ouroboros and the Ace of Pentacles. So she's like trying to sell here. It's this energy of, okay, so in the past, there was like this block here, like maybe you didn't have a lot of funds, or it was like you were trying to in the past you were like you felt like you were blocked from an opportunity. It's like you were struggling to make it, like maybe living paycheck to paycheck, like hustling to get by. It's like you couldn't quite break out or break into something, rather. um, it's like you couldn't get something to pop off or like get up from the ground up. It's like you had to be really, really patient for something to develop here, in order to be like successful or in order to like um, gain from this or like to have victory in some way. Yeah, it's like in the past, it's like you just had like bad luck or something. It's like you couldn't get into, you couldn't break into something or get into something in the way that you needed to in order to truly be successful. You couldn't like turn a real profit. You couldn't like connect with your clientele. It's like you couldn't like figure out a way to break in and truly connect with them and to get them to like buy your product or to help you get something off the ground here. So you had to be like really, really patient here. So now it's like you're able to release this. You're able to walk away from this. Like this cycle here has ended. So now it's like your fortune is shifting here. So it's like if you were coming from a place of lack or just like struggling to get by, barely making it, um, trying to convince people here and not really feeling very successful. It's like you don't have to rely on these sales anymore. It's like something else finally came through here, so you don't have to like live in this way, or like you don't have to hustle to make it, like you don't have to um yeah, I'm just getting like now you can like go about things differently, or like now you can sell more high value products in a different way because you've found a way to like infiltrate some market or something, so you don't have to go and sell in the same way that you used to. Or like now you broke into a different clientele, and so you can um or a different market, and so you can up your like prices and increase your profit, or you can start like working with like there's a new opportunity here. Now you can start working with like different people who are going to help elevate you, or um yeah, there could be like an opportunity to like work with someone now finally, that's going to help like get you into the space that you need to be in to be profitable, or for people to see what you're selling or what you're doing is valuable. It's like someone who's going to like help get you into the door you need to get into, so that you can market in the way that you need to in order to be more valuable or to go farther. It's like someone is going to help you break into this here and like break into like the demographic you were trying to get into, and like you were on the outside before, like struggling to make it, like you felt like you were coming from like a more poor perspective and caring, um but now it's like you've made the right connections, you found your way in. There's some way where you can like increase your profit margin now by like increasing the value of what you're selling, or the value of the clientele you're working with, or something about like the way you're able to exchange with others now. It's like you broke through, or you broke into something. So like maybe you like only made it so far in your business, and then you needed to like get in these certain doors and have these certain conversations with people in order to take it to the next level. And like you finally like networked with the right people, and someone's gonna help you in making this deal, or um, working something out here for you in order to like help get you to the next level of success, or like break into a new demographic in some way. Or so yeah, we have the action. So it's like these two people are like praying to this cup. So I'm getting two things. It's like one, it's like while you were in this like waiting period here, you may have like started to kind of lose hope, or be like, oh my gosh, I don't know if this is ever going to work out for me, or I don't know if this is ever going to come through, or I don't know if things are ever going to turn around here. Um, so it's like you've been in this energy of just like really praying and praying and praying. So it's like spirit saw your intentions here, so they're wanting to like send you some sort of help or assistance. But then I'm also getting like the best thing to do here is to just like pray for the right people to yeah, if this seems like so overwhelming, or like whatever you're doing right now like isn't working for you, then it's like the best thing to do is to pray for the right people to come forward here, that are going to help you break into something that you're struggling to break into. So yeah, it's like ask for guidance here with the star. It's like ask for the right people to come in and like help give you exactly what you need, right? Like this like divine intervention here. It's almost like surrendering to it and like surrendering to everything that hasn't worked out and just like asking for spirit for help on how to um, go from here, like put the broken pieces back together and create something better. It's like you can do this with a little bit of like help or assistance or guidance. So yeah, the hanged man, we have this like there's this like surrendering energy and there's also the time piece. So I'm just getting this like it's time's up. Like it's finally coming through here. Like you no longer have to wait for this. This is something you could have been waiting for a long time with the 7 of Pentacles. You had to be really really patient, really balance out your emotions here. Um, but now it's like the rainbow's finally coming in. So you no longer have to like wait around, or you no longer have to be patient, or you no longer have to feel like you need to just like surrender to your circumstances and do what you can or what you need to get by. Because it's like, yeah, you're finally able to like break through or break in here and then yeah, like they're yeah, I'm just hearing that they're like with the way that she's communicating with these two people. I'm just getting that like um spirit could come in even with this mermaid here, like okay, it's like this person's on a wheel and the mermaid's like spinning the wheel, like it's like the wheel of fortune. So yeah, it's like before you felt like you just had to surrender because there wasn't much you could do, right? Like you just had to like find a way to get through it. Like I just was hearing like paycheck to paycheck, like you just felt like you had to just like be patient and hope for the best here. But like the clock was on fire, so it's like time was running out here. So you were starting to kind of be like, man, I don't know if this is ever going to work out or come through, or if there's ever going to be like, if anything's ever going to give here. Um, but yeah, like with the moon, it's like the moon heard your cries, right? Okay, so it's like it's time to heal this energy of feeling like, okay, well, there's nothing I can do about this anyway, so I just have to surrender and make the best of it while I have to or while I can. Just like get through it with a brave face, still enjoy my life. It's like you needing to come out of this and needing to get into a more action oriented energy and like be willing to follow like the signs from spirit around you here and realize like there is still potential here, like with the original 5 of Cups there's still like the 2 of Cups that haven't fallen over, right? It's like there's still things that you can work with and there's still a chance here, and it's like um yeah, it's like time to come out of this surrendering to the circumstances and just accepting that it might not work out and it might fall apart, and jumping into this more action oriented, like getting back on the like networking here. um because yeah, it's like you're gonna get your big break, like, and I'm also getting like someone's gonna give you like a secret, like them getting like this like magic potion type of a like someone's going to pass along just that like perfect thing that you've been needing that's going to help you um like break through and get where you've been trying to get here, or it's going to help you like up your product to like make it more valuable. It's like going to give it exactly what it needs, what it's been needing. It's like that extra kick to so you have to work with spirit here too. Like you have to also take action. This isn't just going to like fall in the sky out of nowhere, right? Even though it looks like that and it looks like this is literally just being handed in out of nowhere. It's like there's things that you have to do too. You have to get yourself moving and get like you have to get the ball rolling, get things in motion here, and then spirit will work with you as you work with spirit. If it sees that you're ready for it and you're open to receive. Standing your ground, ready for battle, defending yourself. You may have had to have been in this energy up to this point. Depression, like some missing pieces here. Yeah, I'm getting like you're going to be getting these pieces, like this assistance is going to be coming in, or there's like a breakthrough coming in to where you'll be able to like complete something here. Money hungry, will do anything. So yeah, there was like this lack or like this poverty energy in the past of like living paycheck to paycheck, so you felt like you had to like do anything to get by or survive. It's like you felt like you were on the outside here. You weren't a part of the inner circle, so you just had to like do whatever you could to make it. Um but yeah, it's time to like let go of that energy and release that energy. It's like things are changing here, like there's a shift coming in. Check yourself. I hate nothing about you. So yeah, maybe you just like got so used to this energy, or just like, oh, nobody would be willing to help me. But it's like, yeah, you do have to check yourself a little bit, because there are other people who are like not judging you, and they do want to help you. And so you may have like been through certain things that causes you to be like, oh, if there's anyone paying attention to me, then they're automatically coming from a place of like judging me because where I'm at. But they may actually be wanting to help you. They may actually be wanting to introduce you to the right people. Like I said, get you in certain rooms. They may see you on the outside and be like, oh, they just need this little boost. They just need this one connection. They just need this. They just need that. And um, yeah, it's like you don't have to be so defensive. Like um, it's like they're not paying attention to you because they're judging you or because they dislike you. It's like because they're seeing something that they could do to help you, and they just might, right? Abundance, security. Money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting that the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive, knowing that you are supported and the money will flow. So that makes sense. Because, yeah, I was really getting this piles about like finances or money or like a job or like a business, networking, partnerships. Distorted view, perspective. A change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. So yeah, it could be just from like past experiences, right? Um, I feel like this is what I was picking up with this. It's like um, you may have this viewpoint or this perspective that you're not worthy, or that's not where you belong, or you can't make it, or you're seeing yourself as like separate than the rooms that you need to be in order to make the connections to be successful in your endeavors. So yeah, it's like shifting your perspective to realize like these people aren't judging you, or People don't hate you, people aren't against you, your ideas aren't bad. You're just as qualified to be in these rooms as anyone else or make these deals. Or yeah, like you can climb the ladder and like earn your spot and have just as much of a potential as anyone else to be successful. um so yeah, that's all I have for pile 3. So thank you so much. Yeah, if you want, you can click the link in my description and get a personal reading. But if not, I hope you have a really, really good night.